This year, I decided to reduce the amount of makeup that I buy. And that's when Sephora decided to do a big sale. They do it twice a year. It's between 10 and 20% depending on the status that you are at Sephora, but it's on everything. And I want to buy so bad. However, just to stop myself from buying, I decided to do this video where I show you 10 things that I would buy if I had the money for makeup, and if that can help you to make a decision on what to buy, then that's good. Those are things that I either have already or things that I want to try. However, they're too expensive. And when there's a sale, it's always good to go for something that is expensive so you can save some coins. So the first thing that I would get is, I'll show you because I screenshot them on my phone. It's the Sea Berry Moisturizing Face Oil. I tried it in the past and it was so good for my face. However, this is $70. So like after a couple of months, you have to buy them again and again and again. So I'm like, okay, I needed to stop some things and I removed it from my things. By the way, if there are things that you think are really interesting and that you would put on your list as well, just comment below and tell me. The second thing that I would buy, you guys know that I love Huda Beauty palettes. They are amazing. I have the rose gold palette, but one of the things that I would buy is the Huda Beauty, the new nude eyeshadow palette. I want to try this because of the little shimmer. I like their formula of her shadows. They are like creamy, they are like velvety, and I love the sensation of them on my eyes. So I would totally get that. But it's $86, y'all. $86. The next thing that I would get is the Radiant Creamy Concealer. I want to try it, but there's so many other alternatives. And I'm like, $39 for a concealer. I don't have that much dark spots under my eyes to put it, but I would try it. I would give it a try. However, concealer is something that you run out so quick, so that's something that you would need to rebuy all the time. So it's like, is it really worth it? No, not for me anyway. The next thing that I had to get my hands on, and everyone was raving about it, it's the NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation. This foundation is like, mwah, it's amazing. It gives you like that sheer glow that, it's not even the sheer glow, but it stays the entire day. The face is just flawless. I love this foundation and I would get it again. It's $63, by the way. The next one that I would get and I don't have, and I had to decide between this one and the one that I just showed you and the Sheer Glow foundation. I went for this one because there's more, and I'm like, I need to get that. I need to get that first, and then I'm going to get this one because I wear foundation every day, and sometimes I just want to go for something that is high end and I don't want to run out like really fast. So I'd rather mix it with some oil and make the glow, and I like to have full coverage. But this one, the Sheer Glow foundation, everyone is saying how good it is. I would love to get it. This one is $61. The other one, now it's more about skincare. When I talk, you might think that I don't like spending money, but I would spend money on things that are really good and that are worth it. And this, everyone was saying about how good this product was, and I always wanted to have a good exfoliant. I have eczema and it itches, and I can't put perfume, I can't put a lot of things on my skin, and I needed something that wasn't too irritating to my face and didn't leave my face so dry that I get bumps. So I tried this and I love it. It's the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow. It's $77, y'all. It's a serum. It's a AHA serum. It's a chemical exfoliant. Overnight, it leaves your skin super smooth the next day. I'm still trying it. I don't know if I love it yet, and you don't run out of it after a long time. So I would definitely get that again, even if I'm not done trying it, because I have so many problems with my skin right now. I don't want to put too much of it. However, I still recommend it. The next thing that I would get, and everyone is saying how good it is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place foundation. This foundation, everyone is saying it's better than almost everything on the market. There's so many foundations, y'all. But I would get that just because of the finish, just to see how it goes. But there's too many foundation. I would get this one then. Y'all know that I love eye makeup. This is my favorite thing. I have so many eyeshadow palette and I love trying new things. But one thing that I would get is the Pat McGrath Lab Mothership 5 eyeshadow palette. It's from Pat McGrath. It's it's 2 rows of 5 shadows and it's $170. But I saw the swatch though. I saw the swatch and it's it's really pigmented and I feel like it blends so well. And before when I started doing makeup for people, because I have a makeup company and I do makeup for clients, and you can see the difference between a good eyeshadow palette that is worth the money and other palette. Like Morphe is good, it's a good palette to start. However, blending it can take a long time to blend. When you try something like Huda Beauty, when you try something like Tarte is good as well. When you try something like Makeup Geek is amazing for eyeshadow palette. You can see that, okay, one shadow is super expensive. However, the hassle you have to blend the colors, the finish, the longevity of it, there's a huge difference. So that's something that I would definitely invest in, a good eyeshadow palette. But $170, it's not gonna be for now. That would be so good that someone just watched this video and is like, get all those things. So the next thing that I want to have, I've personally never tried a good primer. Been doing my makeup forever, for like years and years, and I'm not a fan of any primer that I've tried. I've tried a lot of primers. There's one. Lies, I just thought about one. There's the Givenchy primer. This one is amazing. I would get that. It's not part of my list, but that's my 11th item. Y'all know why I don't go to Sephora. I don't, because I love to shop makeup. But one of the primer that I would try is the Mirrored Invisible Perfecting Shield primer. It has SPF in it, and the fact that I use chemical exfoliants on my face, I need to protect it from the sun. So I would go with one that has SPF that doesn't leave a white cast on my face when I put foundation on. So this primer, a lot of people have said that this one is really good and I would try it. It's $84, so I'm not trying it right now. But I would definitely go and try it out. Now that I think about it, I have a question. Do you think that because all of the samples from the stores and from Sephora has been removed, do you think that after all this situation going on right now, do you think that they're still going to give people samples? How is it going to be handled? Let me know. Like, I'm really questioning it right now because I want to try this, but I can't buy it now if I don't know if I like it, and I don't want to buy something and bring it back. So that's my question. So the next thing that I would buy, I love Rihanna. However, I haven't tried her Fenty line yet. No, lies. I tried Illuminator. However, I haven't tried her foundation. I haven't tried anything just because, I don't know, never got to try it. However, they have like a 3 things online edition only, soft matte complexion essentials. So there's the foundation, the primer, and a brush. Whew. The bundle, all of that for one price of $99, I would definitely get that. I would get that, try it, do a swatch, and put it on YouTube. That's what I would do. However, I'm not buying any makeup this year. So that was my 10 things that I would buy if I had the money for. I don't think that anybody did a video about it, like, on YouTube. So I feel like I'm the first. Do you think I am the first? Anyway, if you like this video, if you want to do an inspired 10 things that you would buy at Sephora if you had the money for it, let me know, and I think that'd be really nice, and just tag me and we can do a collab and I can list all the people who did it under my bio. Thank you guys. Those are the 10 things that I would buy. So now, what can you do with those things? You can go on this video and watch me using one of those things on my eyes. I think you'll definitely learn something and we can spend some time together. I'll see you in my next video.